free market system is the way to go.
And for those seeking justice in Pennsylvania, free enterprise is definitely the way to go. Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania has one of the highest rates in the state of young people locked up in the juvenile home. Perhaps it's because the good people here employ the practices of capitalism in dealing with their wayward youth. The county hired a private profit-making corporation with a sweet-sounding name, PA Child Care. It was owned and run by two businessmen, one of whom was Robert Powell, an attorney and entrepreneur. His good friend, Judge Conahan, closed down the public juvenile home and then got PA Child Care to build an $8 million privately owned facility and charge it back to the county for a mere $58 million lease. Let's meet some of Wilkes-Barre's juvenile delinquents. McGee smoked pot at a high school party.
I was very rebellious when I was this age.
Matt, he got into an argument at the dinner table.
I threw a piece of meat out of his steak, cooked dinner, have another split.
Jamie got in a fight in the shopping mall with her best friend.
I just figured, we just weren't going to be friends anymore.
And Hillary made a MySpace page, making fun of her assistant principal for being strict and having no sense of humor.
And it said some pretty silly, 14-year-old girl stuff.
Her assistant principal called the police. They all appeared before kindly Judge Mark Chivarella. These kids were about to get their first lesson in American capitalism. Time is money. Lots of money.
I went in front of the court in front of Mr. Chivarella, and I was in front of him for 4 minutes. I was only in front of him for 2 minutes.
The first thing that Judge Chivarella said to me was, what makes you think you can do this kind of crap?
I'm sure he knew in his mind when I walked in that he was locking me up no matter what.
He didn't even look at me.
Once I entered the courtroom, I didn't have any chance.
There's about 6 kids who went in front of me. Every single kid who went in front of Chivarella for all different reasons, some minor, some serious, got sent away.
Although Wilkes-Barre is located in the United States of America, here capitalism trumps democracy. Robert Powell, one of the owners of PA Child Care, had a business deal with Judge Conahan and Judge Chivarella. Judge Chivarella then stepped up his conviction rates. Many of these kids were funneled into PA Child Care's for-profit juvenile facility. And for their troubles, the judges received over $2.6 million, while the owners of PA Child Care received tens of millions of taxpayer dollars from the county. And where did Paul go to enjoy all that money? On his private plane and his yacht, the real justice. 6,500 children were unjustly convicted. It was good business while it lasted.
Two Missouri County judges convicted someone with a law, they're going to jail.
Some kids were locked up even when probation officers objected to detention.
In there, you lose track of time, you lose track of the date. I was barely keeping track.
It was supposed to be I believe it was 2 months. And it went from 2 months to 9 months. He said originally 3 to 6 months. But somehow I ended up being there 11 and a half months, and I never went back in front of the judge at all for him to give me extension.
Not only did PA Child Care pay off the judges to fill their cells, but their employees were the ones who got to decide when a child had enough rehabilitation. But that makes sense, because any time a governmental unit turns over to a profit-making corporation the duty it should be performing, what do you expect to happen?
That makes me feel like an item that they just use to just get money and then toss me aside. I'm just trying to work on my flying and just trying to prepare for my future so I can put this all behind me. Finally be done with all this. Being able to try it, I wasn't in control at all. But with flying, it's all we need. It's just I just get to do everything by myself. I'm the only one in control.
Matt loves to fly and hopes to become a pilot someday. If he does, he'll get his second lesson in capitalism. That in America, sometimes you're better off working at Mickey D's.